So, everyone tells us that we need to go to college. It's a reasonable thing to say because in the past, college has always meant the way to a better life. However, for a lot of reasons, that's not true anymore. And so, what to do becomes confusing. But what is true is that there is a way to a better life, and a way to a joyful life, a way to a completely fulfilling life. And that's the way that Pope Francis is calling us to in Evangelii in the joy of the gospel. That is the way of following Jesus Christ and letting his love change our lives and bringing his love to other people and letting it change their lives. That's the real way to a happy and fulfilling life. And the Via Nova is here to be the path from where you are today to where you can be. Happy, doing what His Holiness is calling us to, doing what Jesus is calling us to. We know that this is the way to get there from here. How do we do that? Well, the program has 3 parts. We teach the liberal arts. This is important because it will enable you to do whatever you need to do practically to be successful in bringing Jesus to other people. If you need to know how to persuade, you'll know how to persuade. If you need to know how to write, you'll know how to write. If you need to understand historically what's going on so that you can forecast what may be about to happen, we can help you with that. The second thing is our business. This is important for 2 reasons. Number 1, when you leave and you go to live your life, you need to be financially free. Whether you have a call to religious life or to marriage, at that point, the important thing is going to be, how am I going to provide for myself? How am I going to provide for my family? The answer is, well, if you have a business, that's how. You can provide for yourself, for your family. You're not going to be dependent upon someone who says, hey, let's downsize and fire the last 24 people that we hired. That's not going to happen to you. So that's a reason why the business. But another reason, even more important, is the business is your interface with the people who haven't met our Lord yet. They come in to get their tires rotated or for a facial or to buy a loaf of bread. This is your opportunity to see a person and say, I can see Jesus in you. I can treat you the way I would treat him, with that much honor, with that much joy, with that much reverence, with that much love. And this is the evangelization that all Christians are called to at the present historic moment. And business brings people to us who have a need for what it is we are providing. But we can also meet another need, which is a more important need, the deep existential need that we all have to be loved unconditionally by God. And that takes us to the 3rd part of our program, spiritual formation. This is important because if your relationship with Jesus is not one that fills you with joy and passion and love, then not only will you not want to do any of this, you won't be able to do any of it. You'll be able to do it kind of half-heartedly for a while, but it'll become too much and you'll quit. You need the tools to build a decent relationship with our Lord. And we feel confident that the Church in her wisdom has many great treasures. We can make good use of them, and with the proper support from the folks in our diocese, we can help you improve the relationship you have with our Lord, which will enable you to do what he wants, which is go and make disciples of all nations. Matthew 28:19. So if this is where your heart is, if your heart is saying, yes, that's what I want, then you need to be here. You need to come and talk with us, come and see us. This is the right place for you. If you're not hearing that, then maybe God has another plan for you. But if this is resonating with you, then you need to contact us. You need to come and see, because we have the way for you. We have the new way. That's why we're called Via Nova. And we're waiting here for you.